Hello guys, welcome to Deep Codes, and in today's video we will discuss LeetCode question 881 that says boats to save people. So guys, here you are given one people array where people of I represent the weight of that person. Further, you are given one limit. Here what you have to do is, see, there are infinite number of boats and each boat can carry this much limit of weight and at most two people at the same time. So boat can carry at most two people at the same time, as well as the sum of those people must be at most this limit, correct? And we need to return the minimum number of boats every to carry every given person. So that means here there are people and there is one limit of a boat. So we need to require to find how many minimum number of boats such that each person can be taken away. Got it? So let's say in the worst case, let's say there are n people, then how many boats would be required in the worst case? Simple, it is n boats are required. To carry n people, n boats are required. Okay. See, the weight of I person will be always less than equal to limit. So a single person weight will be always less than or equal to the limit of a boat. Thus, if there are n people in the worst case, see, this is a worst case scenario. Like this is the worst case scenario that for n people n boats will be required. Okay, but we need to find minimum number of boats required. So yeah, then for that we will check we can we pair up the people, and also remember this, a boat can carry two person at a time. It cannot carry more than two person, only two person at a time. Got it? So yeah, we need to find what is the minimum number of boats required to carry all the given person. So guys, take a look at the first example. Here we can pair up this person with a weight 1 and person with a weight 2. Summing them, the total weight will become 3, and this is less than equal to limit. So we can pair them up and we can take both this person in a single boat. So that's why only one boat is required here. Now if you take a look at this example, we can pair up this person with a weight 1 with a person with a weight 2, right? This way they both can travel in a one boat. Now if you can't pair up the 3 with this 2 because the limit is 3. Okay, so yeah, this type of pairing is possible. So total 3 boats will be required. Now in the third example, no pairing is possible. Each person will have to travel separately because of the limit of 5. So yeah, there are 4 boats required. This is the worst case scenario, that all people have to be travel in a separate boat and no pairing is possible. So yeah guys, now if you take a look at the constraints, the length of the people or the total number of people can be up to 5 to 10 to the power 4, and the weight of the person will be always less than equal to limit, that is at max 3 into 10 to the power 4. Now guys, as you can see that the number of people are this many. So here it is observable that n square solution will give you TLE. So you have to either write n log n solution or big O of n solution. Okay, these two are the acceptable solution based on the this length of people. Got it? So now guys, if you have this type of example where this is the people's array and this is the limit, so what you can do, you can pair up some of the people. So let's say you pair up this person 5 with 1. Okay, 5 and 1. 5 and 1 in the one pair. The next pair you can form is this 4 and 1. Okay, 4 and 1, and another pair you can form is this 2 and 2. So here 3 boats are required. Now another way, if you try to do a pair, let's say you do a pair of 1 and 1, pair of 2 and 2, then 4 and then 5. So in this type of pairing 4 boats are required. So we need to find so guys, as you can see first that this is the efficient pairing and this is not an efficient pairing, right? So what will be the efficient pairing in all the cases? So the thing here is, if you try to pair low weight with a high weight, then there are chances that this will be efficient pair, or whose weight if is less than equal to limit. So this can be efficient with sum of weight is less than equal to limit. Okay, this is possible, right? If you pair a low weight person with a high weight person, and if you try to pair high weight with a high weight person, then there are less chances, right? There are less chances to get efficient solution. Means this will give you inefficient solution. Also similarly, if you try to pair up, say pair up low weight person with a low weight person, then also afterwards this scenario will be only produced. Why? Because the remaining person would be high weight, so you have to pair up the high weight with a high weight. So if you pair up low weight with a low weight person, then the remaining would be some people with a higher weight. Then you have to pair up the people with higher weights, right? So then also this will produce inefficient solution, means this will result into this only, correct? So this is what we did here. If you try to pair up low weight with a low weight person, then the high weight will either remain idle because they won't be able to pair up. So the efficient solution would be I had to try to pair up the high weight person with a low weight person. And how you can do this, how you can achieve this, right? See, apart from this, there is no other way to produce efficient solution. Okay, you always have to pair up the high weight with a low weight person in order to reduce the number of boths. See, this is intuitively can be thought, right? In order to reduce the boths, you can take one the lightest person, one the heaviest person, pair them. Same thing keeps on repeating. Okay, now how you can achieve this? Now talking about the approach. See, for this given example, what you can do is you can sort the atom. So after sorting, it will become something like this. Okay, now you want to achieve this pairing of low weight person with a high weight person. So let us keep one pointer I here, pointer j here. Now check if I, the weight of the ith person plus weight of j person is less than equal to limit. Yeah, then pair them up and shift I to here and j to here. Okay, again try to pair and shift I to here and j to here. Again try to pair. Now I would be here and j would be here. At that point, what you have to do? Break. So yeah, what we would do here is we would use two pointed approach, and at each time we would check if the pairing, if pair is less than equal to limit, and if this is not the condition, then what we would do is then we would simply decrement j. So let's say if you have something like this 1 2 2 3 and the limit is 3, I is here, j is here. Now currently I plus j is greater than limit, so in that case what we would do, we would take one boat and simply shift the j to here. Now check I and j is the possible, pairing is possible. Yeah, pairing is possible. In that case move I to here, j to here. Now in this case, if I and j both are same, correct, I and j both are same, then in that case you will definitely need one boat, right? Because let's say if you do if your code does this, if your code do weight of I plus weight of j, if this is greater than limit, if then also you will be handling this part. See, let me explain you this thing in the code itself. But till now have you guys have understood that how this two pointed approach will work, right? One will point to the lower weight, other will point to the higher weight, and we keep on incrementing the I pointer and decrementing the j pointer. So guys, now let's move on to the coding part. Okay, so here first we sorted the people's array, then we take this pointer I and j along with the required number of boths. Now this is the while loop. So let me take this example again, 1 2 2 3, and the limit is 3. Now at the initial position I is here and j is here, correct? Now if this is the first if condition, if the weight of I person and the weight of j person is less than equal to limit. Is it less than limit? Is 1 plus 3? No, it is greater than limit. So as condition will hit here. So in that during this part, what we will do, we will do requirement equal to 1 and j minus minus. So we are now here because 3 plus 1 is greater than 4. So this if condition is not satisfied and we are in the else part. Now again the loop will be there. So here at this point again we will check if I plus j is less than limit. Now 1 plus 2 is less than limit, correct? So yeah, what we will do is we will increment to I here, decrement to j here, and our requirement will become 2 now. Okay, got it. Now again the while loop will be initiated, means why we will loop this while loop, and since the I is less than equal to j, right, they are equal to j, means this condition also satisfied here. Now you will check people of I plus people of j less than equal to limit. So here what you will do is we will try to do 2 plus 2 is less than equal to limit. Now this is not the condition. So what we would do is we will hit again in the else part, right? So requirement would be increment to 3, and we will simply do j minus minus. That means j would be shift to here and I would be at this point only. Now here I is greater than j, as you can see I is at index 1, whereas j is at index 0. So I is greater than j, so this loop will end and we will simply return the required number of bots. Got it? So yeah, this was a dry run for this solution. Now talking about the time and space complexity, the time complexity for the solution is observable that it is n log n, because we are sorting the people's array of a size n, and this while loop will be only take big O of n time complexity in the worst case. So overall you can take this time complexity is big of n log n, and space complexity here would be big of log of n. See, this log of n time complexity will be used in while sorting, okay? Otherwise we are not storing anything. So overall there would means after sorting there is no space consumed, so only this big of log n space would be consumed internally by the sort function. Got it? So yeah, that's for the complexity part, and that's all for this video. If you guys have any doubts, then do let me in the comment section. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.